answer was
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Tate and Smith at the forward spots. And it's Garuba in at center, locking down the middle.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And the Suns making a change here. Landale's checked in. And that one misses.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, two versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Gordon outside. Covered by Johnson. Back to Gordon. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's MP. 8 points in his last timeout. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Gordon on the wing. With the floater, and he lays it up and in. Gordon's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Saric, the pass to Johnson. Back to Saric. Up top Payne. Just 4 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Tate grabs the board.
How did he break that one? He's Smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Here's Payne. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Gordon. Jacks up a three. Can't get it to drop. It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
18, the Rockets, 18. Here they are, your Suns Panthers.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So the Houston 5 right now. Changes for Phoenix. Crowder, he's checked in for Craig. MP comes in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Tate's checked in. Oh, and the dunk by MP. Well, there always seems to be some debate about MP's place in the league. I do think he passes the eye test.
Well, if you know what to look for, the answer is clear. MP may not always have an impressive stat line, but you can just tell he's a difference maker on the court.
Green, the pass to Tatum.
Suns foul. First person.
Phoenix making some changes. Landale's checked in for Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. And it's Johnson in for Booker. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Gordon. That one's wide left.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
14 foul.
When Cam Johnson went 11th overall in the 2019 draft, most draft experts were shocked, slating him to go late in the first. But Cam's proven those pundits wrong.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, for Cam Johnson, he was incredible during the 2021 playoffs, Richard.
How about Cam's shooting numbers going 50, 40, 90 for the entire playoffs? 70% from the field in the conference finals. Unreal for a three-point shooter. A key part of that Suns finals run.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns. The first free throw is good. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
It's hauled in by Landale. The Suns have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. To the middle. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
They get it again. Garuba. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Now here's MP. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
And they pick up 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Payne pass to Šarić. Banked it in off the glass. Šarić has got 6 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let them get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Christopher, defended by Payne. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from the top of the key, and that one's long.
Normally he drains that.
That shot missing. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Suns on top. They lead by 11. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they can.
Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's on Dario Šarić.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line. He was the second pick in the 2021 draft. Jalen Green got off to a slow start as a rookie, but showed growth throughout the course of the season.
Garuba's checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for Porter Jr. And both free throws good for Green. And with his elite athleticism and explosiveness, the ceiling is high for Jalen Green, Richard.
Oh, yeah, high is a bit of an understatement. It might take a couple of years for him to find his footing, but Green has all of the physical tools and skills to be a 3-level scorer and an all-star in this league, a multiple-time all-star.
Inside, Garuba. Yes, it's good. He's got 6.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. The Suns have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Payne on the bounce. An easy 2 on the layup. Payne's got his first bucket of the night.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Back to Green. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Green, the pass to Gordon. Back to Green. Pass to Garuba. 5 on the clock. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. That one on Craig.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Šarić. Crowder comes in for Craig. And it's Booker in for Payne. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Smith's checked in. He does not get the second one. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Johnson passes to Booker. He shoots it. Gets an open look and hits it. Booker's got 8 here in this quarter.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Green for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Phoenix in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Shooting 1.
1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah. Not just an impressive showing. On offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Smith outside. Back to Porter. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Good on the shot.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Outside, Green. Paul against Porter. A minute 39 left in the fourth. Here's Martin. The Suns clear it. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 20-6 run.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Suns.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
It's good. Up top, Şengün launches a three. Pass to MP from outside the arc. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
que llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo.
Today, I'm joined by my buddy Huncho all the way across the globe. Huncho, how's it?
Great, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Now, you're in the Netherlands, right? A 2K content creator across the world. I love that.
Yeah. It's 7:30 right here. Man, I'm just thankful to be here.
For fans that maybe haven't jumped into the Eras mode, what makes it so appealing to you, and why should they jump in and test it out?
Well, my NBA is great because you can rewrite the history, but you can also build your own future of the NBA, and you
Exciting rookie class this year as always, Doris. Just how big an impact could this new injection of talent mean as the season really gets going?
And obviously, it has to play out. It's too soon to say exactly. But what we know unequivocally is one key draft pick can dramatically impact a team's success. So with any luck, some of the teams have absolutely acquired season-altering players.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the three, the small forward. Rudy Gobert. Nice shot by Gobert.
Well,
8 points for him. And Phoenix making a change here. MP's checked in. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Edwards. The rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Landale's checked in. And Johnson subbed in for Crowder. Minnesota also making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for D'Angelo Russell.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's Noel to the middle. Reed misses. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 13-4 run. MP, no good. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Anderson outside. Edwards against Booker. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Anderson can't get it to go. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Payne finds MP. High post Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
They've been excellent. so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected in a long string.
And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
All right, Suns fans, here come your Suns.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Trent's out there with McDaniels. And there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Noel in at the 2.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And that one, good.
Boy, what determination from Dario Saric. So good.
Substitution with a different look. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Saric. Jay Crowder comes in for Torrey Craig. MP's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Devin Booker in for Cameron Payne. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Towns comes in for Taurean Prince. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Edwards in for Noel. Edwards looking it over. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. MP against Edwards. Now, here's MP. Defense is right there. Here's Booker. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it, and this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Pass to Edwards. And there's the goal on Karl-Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Phoenix making a change here. Landale's checked in.
Jock Landale.
Here's Booker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
That one misses for Booker.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And here's MP for 3. Offensive rebound. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And it's only their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And Booker kicks to MP. Lets it go with a three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about...
Russell passes to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside, Russell. Over Paul. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Phoenix leading by 11. Out to the right wing. Over Russell. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Sharge checked in for the Suns. Minnesota also with the sub. Noel's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 11.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Out to Edwards.
Substitution on the court.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. MP comes in for Devin Booker, and it's Payne in for Paul. And a change for the Timberwolves. Prince is checked in. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Back to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
A nice shot by MP. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build. From his time in college until now, he's becoming a household name.
5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Prince. The shot from 20 feet away. They get it back. Tries it again. And that one clearly. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Noel.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Prince outside. Russell with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter. And this team, Greg, drafting MP, hoping he can grow into the leader here. It might take some time, but he should, I think, find his way.
And those intangibles were a big reason to draft MP. We'll keep an eye on him as he develops and steps into a leadership role for the team.
Prince's shot is good.
Well, the defender might have got Prince a little bit right there, but he's too locked in on the cup. Nice finish.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. MP against Prince. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Edwards against Bridges. Edwards inside. Some solid defense from Johnson. The 3 from MP. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They got their field goal percentage after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Outside, Russell. Kicks it to McDaniels. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the pass. Just keep evolving as a team.
Edwards passes to Towns. Back to McDaniel. Timberwolves passing it around. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Outside Edwards. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft in particular looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute. Their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now, here's McDaniel. Covered by MP. And they recover it. Outside Edwards. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick.
And it's the Suns' ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Ball kicks to MP. The offensive rebound. Back to Crowder. Towns with the steal. McDaniels with the ball. Down low. Gobert trying to get open. Here's Towns. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
Dominant on the boards. Karl-Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
It's stolen by Edwards. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves call time here. And you look at Anthony Edwards. And GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Our New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky. High range
they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Over Paul.
2 minutes remaining.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And it's good. 2 points. And it's 6 points for Chris Paul.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display. Passes it to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Paul against Russell. Now here's Paul. He's tightly guarded.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Phoenix.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Timberwolves shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jacobs, the pass to Landale. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here is Forbes. To the wing right side. Reed. Kept alive. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Jacobs, the pass to Landale. The feed now to Lee. Here's Jacobs. Off target at the rim. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away thanks to you finding the bucket. How does it feel?
Man, listen, there's a lot of love on this squad, man. And these guys go out here, and these guys are my brothers, flat out. You know, they trust me to take these shots. So it feels good to get, validated that they trust me by knocking them down.
Did the coach tell you to look more for your outside shot?
I mean, coach wants us to take the right shot. And that's usually an open three-pointer or a layup. They were laying off me tonight, so, I took the shot. But if they press up, I know my teammates are going to cut and get open after that.
Looks like a winning strategy. Right on. Thanks, man.
MP, thanks for stopping by.
Come on, man. I always got time for you, Fred.
Hey, listen, I wanted to say thank you to you and the team for the tremendous job you're doing connecting with the fan base. On behalf of the entire organization.
Oh, I would not say the entire organization.
Right. Well, sounds like you're keeping them happy too, clearing your on-court hurdles.
I wasn't calling them on-court hurdles. That's the fun stuff, man. And oh, your stuff is fun too, but kinda in a, embarrassing yet humbling, but fun kind of way still,
Wow. There's that charm that's got your likability rating up 11 points.
Don't play me, man. 11 points? That's got to be some sort of record right there, man.
It's very impressive in a short amount of time. Like I said, you're doing a tremendous job.
I appreciate you, Fred.